dikarenakan kemarin tuh kan habis ini pengolahan server ya, jadi baru live lagi hari ini guys, karena hari Jumat itu juga live-nya habis sholat Jumat ya, hari Jumat itu habis Jumatan agar mantap lah. Lama-lama nanti lama-lama aku diambil orang. Nah, ayo aku aja ke mana? Video isiannya. Mari kita push lagi. Sekarang ya aku ada di divisi 3 ya guys. Senyuman manis buat sisakan mana. Aing monyong. Asing salib deui mah nih nyomah. Ninyu.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Guys, bentar guys, kopi gue tumpah guys. Sorry guys, kopi gue tumpah tadi guys.
And we're underway. There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline. So I'm surprised by your assessment there. Yeah, one of the great liberos, his intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's got his cross in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Santai.
Now it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso. And it's Bale. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone. Howson is always looking to break lines. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Now it's Bale. Xabi Alonso.
Kebiasaan guys, ada motif.
It's Neymar! A Well, the ball's run loose here. What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Kebiasaan kalau ada notif suka ngeprem guys.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Batistuta. It's Ronaldinho. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good looking ball. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Nicely shaped ball, and it's made its way to him.
Nice.
Scholes.
That's
been cut out, well played. Raul. Great vision. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Raul. Konate does well to get it back. Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into space. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half? Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are already promptly back on the way. Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's been given away. His big chance must be Bale! Potential goal of the season contender, if only. Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish. And it's been taken short. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Now it's Bale. Raul. Oh, important interception. He's on it. Can he get away? Shot a goal! It's in! As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable. Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good. The defence made it way too easy. So the first goal of the game. Well, it looks like a bit of hop. Can he finish? Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone. Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure. So that's 2 now without reply. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Ronaldinho. Hazard. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. This looks promising. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ronaldinho. It's Batistuta. Haaland. Searching pass he's played there. That has not gone well. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's heaved it away. Can he get on the end of this? Good take, and it's shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
After 88 minutes,
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Ronaldinho.
added minute has been indicated.
Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
Sahur mamah mah. Hah? Tuh jadi kene sok we. Welcome bang. Welcome kakak yang baru datang, jangan lupa di like ya.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Killing Soy! An absolute gem! And what a start! That's the perfect focus and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Gilsoy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shoots! It's loose. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there. That wasn't it.
Looking for options for movement. Played back in. That's a simple one for the keeper.
Heinz Batistuta.
Now it's Cruyff.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Can they get him away? Takes a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Sama-sama suka.
Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. That is some save from Khan!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Looking tidy in possession here. Hazard. We expected better, and so did he. Rui Costa. There's the shot!
Aduh.
Take that with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Shot a goal!
Oh,
Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish.
Decent chance! Keeper's got his work done.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Corner number 2 then. Rui Costa pulls short. And Xabi Alonso. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Kilishoy. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Time and again they are repelled. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Played for a throw. Good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is out of play. He's well positioned here.
Baru bisa menit nyerang.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. thought it. A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Konate, and it's Scholes. Looking to pass their way through. Now, can he find a finish? A header! It's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is this the start of a comeback? Scholes. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. And a chance! Really well taken goal. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Borussia Dortmund blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Batistuta. Costa tries to play it through. Picks up, is having a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Batistuta. Rui Costa. Kilichoy with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. And the finish! That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. Riker. Oh, this looks sharp. Massaro. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's a throw. Scholes. Ronaldinho. Azar. And it's Batistuta. McAllister. Xabi Alonso. All shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Azar. Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho. Now it's Haaland. Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Marquinhos. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The side that can.
Hirap na yun. Sabar guys, nurunin dulu grafik guys.
reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Great ball, and he's in here. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Mateus! Oh, off the bar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
The most accurate pass. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. This is Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. This is Batistuta. He's found the way, and Batistuta!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Time, excellent interception. The side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mateus. Well read. The danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And claimed it back swiftly. The pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. This looks promising. Oh, can he finish? And it's a goal! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Up he goes! And somehow he has kept that out. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Batistuta. It's Ronaldinho. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Played into space. Well read, nice interception. It's come to nothing. Khan with the clearance. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Well, what a half, what a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough. So So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mateus, important interception. And now they can clear their lines. This might Mateus! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mateus with the short. Oh, shooting chance! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a Donald the way he generated that power.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played out to the left flank, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. Cuts out a supply. Scholes. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Welcome coy, yang bergabung jangan lupa di like, oke.
That's the keeper's ball.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And he was quick to react. Batistuta. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot!
Aduh, kesalahan guys.
Classic Batistuta! About as smooth as it gets. And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Gabriel Batistuta! That has certainly made things interesting. Oh, what has happened here? There's a look out. And a chance! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and it's Ronald in!
Off the post.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that's well spotted. Batistuta, he is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Okazaki. And in
Oh,
time is
Gabriel
up.
Batistuta.
And there goes the whistle. What a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Ah, nggak berlaku. Mana yang 7% anjir lah. Ya. Neng Ira ya.
Assalamualaikum, Neng.
Pariuman kusin Neng. Telepon balik tah. Angkat deh.
Waalaikumsalam, Neng. Untuk lagi, Neng.
Welcome Bang. Thank you yang sudah like tuh, jadi nilai like nah guys. Like lah guys. Jangan gitu. Yang baru gabung guys, jangan lupa di like guys. Jangan lupa di like guys ya, bantu
What a
like-nya.
sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ulan, kan ke ditransfer ke Mang.
Kazaki. Ronaldinho.
Kirimkan nomor etana danana.
Stojkovic. Stojkovic hurtling down that right flank.
Nah, nomor danana kirimkan.
Scholes.
Nomor dana, Neng. Gaduh
Yeah,
tuh.
I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm.
Atuh kana naon
the
ngirimkan
shot
anak
freeze on.
Neng.
Karena naon ngirim kan anak Neng Acisna.
Morientes.
And it's Okazaki. Finding their passes. Cannavaro. Hazard. That was nowhere near his best.
Kena ke kumamang we.
Can he spark a counter here? Cannavaro. And it's Scholes. And here's Batistuta. Passes short and sharp. Danny Olmo.
Naon? Kira-kira
Oh, that's a key interception.
100.000.
Hazard. Almost half an hour in now.
Mahal kali
Stojkovic.
kurang ke 100 mah.
Oh, red. Nice interception. Right card. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Hazard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played back. And here's Okazaki. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Pin.
Okazaki. Hazard. And here's Okazaki. Danny Olmo. Just look and plays it forward. And it's Okazaki. Oh, it's Batistuta.
Sa kamang dai.
It's being shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Amin. Amin. Amin kayak hadir ya.
Just to go back. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Sejuta.
Promising build on this. Batistuta! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Siap.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for
Kita
sure.
mengacis nangis dudit. Waalaikumsalam.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Iwal tika teh Erna.
Ayo nu tes
Paling dicat lah ku aji teh kitu nitip artos yang si Neng.
Punched away.
Lagi sabar.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Mau dibejakeun si Neng
So
Nukeun.
the team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for
Teh
a
mau
lack of
telepon
try.
HTR nana, nah kudu kieu teh ka TR
Reflections
na
on
si
the
Neng
first
ngomong
half.
apa, nu ujug-ujug
Well, I think
mentah we
from the
tah mah.
manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll
Mau
need to
ngarti
move
eun
more
teh
from
kudu
his
ka
team
mana
during the break,
nah.
but he'll at least be happy with the way they've
Da mesin
contained the
Kak Bangga
opposition so
naik
far.
kan ATM saha.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again.
Sok aya sekali
Both
biasa
sides
ge.
defensively robust up to
Kamari
now.
mah pinuh memori we anak biasa dihapusan.
Dunk. Konate. And it's Henderson. Danny Olmo. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Threads one in. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Can they get him away? He is through here. Big header. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. That has not gone well. Stojkovic. That pass isn't the best. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts in goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
He's on it. Can he get away? And now the breakaway. Nicely intercepted. It's really well cleared. Konate. Stojkovic. Konate calmly anticipates.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And the ball's gone, presumably for offside.
Lan. Kene kuaji entos kayak mun ieu deui kuaji. Mungkusan naon mamah makalah.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Okazaki. Coming on the field. Cannavaro. Number 8.
Yeah.
De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. 11. Konate cuts it out. Taking place. De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes steaming forward. Neymar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
They'll have one final crack at it. Now it's De Bruyne.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. There will be 1 minute added time. This is Batistuta. Decent chance! And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with...
0-0 guys. 0-0. Jangan lupa guys, dibantu like-nya guys. Welcome yang baru datang. Jangkar ya. Salah mencet guys. Anjir. Nenene. Nenene. Ajak aku dang mabarnya bang. Bukan mabar sih kalau football mah, lebih ke apa? Friendly match kali ya.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The
Lebih
excitement
ke friendly
already
match itu
palpable.
kalau ini kalau football. Kalau main
The stage is set for a
baru.
stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. How are you reading this formation, Jim Begley?
Well, this centre, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield.
And the shots! Quick to recover this.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Aduh, santai.
That's a simple one for the keeper. Scholes. This is Batistuta, and this is Okazaki. And it's being shifted off him. Time, excellent interception. Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. That has been cut short. Still goalless. Nicely aimed pass. It's Ronaldinho. Steps in, and that's the end of that.
Manchester United are seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way
Maksudnya
out.
gimana bang? Maksudnya gimana kak?
It's going to be another throw. Well, it's Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Batistuta. Maguire. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. And the flag has stayed down. McAllister has a shot! Just a whisker away.
Hampir.
Casemiro. And here's Nico Williams. Ronaldinho. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just
Shot a goal!
Begitu
Manchester United!
guys.
Manchester United take the lead!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Okazaki, and here's Azar, and he's got the beat. It's Azar! And yes, it's there!
Satu-satu.
They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ronaldinho.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Great chance! In he goes again. Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, if you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a cute ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Oh, shooting chance! So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
This is Batistuta. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He has found a way through. Oh, that was vital. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Azar. Azar goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Azar. He's found a way through. Azar going face to face with his great rival. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's gone backwards.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
That's been intercepted. That'll be a throw. Scholes. And it's Ronaldinho. That's Rijkaard. Azar. Now it's Okazaki. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. Drives it in. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, such a clever touch. And can he finish it? Oh, didn't catch it right. And that's it. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Turun lagi. Aduh. Oke lah.
Is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him.
He's had a shot! Right card. De Bruyne. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now it's Hazard. Pulls it back. Right card. And he's heaved it away. It's a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And this is Hazard. Knocks it back. Played back in. And Batistuta! That looks awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And that has left him in a heap. Saliba is the guilty party there. And it's Hazard. Ball is over the line.
Tidak ada reaksi, guys.
Marquinhos. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that's gone loose. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. This is Batistuta. Palmer. Played out to the right. Cross flung in, terrific header. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Hazard, almost half an hour in now. Hazard picks it up out wide. He's going for goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Chelsea possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that... Mbappe!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chance! And the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Marquinhos. There will be one. And here's Neto. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. And that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chelsea have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. No way through, so back it comes. Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. Picked out brilliant, and he shoots. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Khan gets it clear, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, red, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Mulai ngirakeun umur.
And now they can clear their lines. And he can clear it away. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Ya.
It is looking like, and it's been given away. It could be in here. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, they've got it again. Applies the finish. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that will be it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Beh, ayo rokok tuh. Hah? Alim ah. Alim. Hampir ke Banyur. Jadi lulus pada.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. We're talking a genuinely shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Kokchu has it out wide and in space. Tries to play it through. It's Batistuta. Kokchu. And it's Olmo. He's made sure that's not getting through. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Kokchu pulls short. Oh, shooting chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Dani Olmo, he's tried one! Rijkaard is always getting scanning the pitch for targets.
Kayak gitu nak.
Look at the space. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus...
It's Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Dani Olmo. It's out for a goal kick. Howson gathers from the goal kick. Kukcu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Finding their passes. It's Batistuta. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. It's Dembele. Batistuta. And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. He has a look out. Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Nowhere to hide after that one. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry. Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
Chance! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's Batistuta. That is a little undercooked. Batistuta, De Bruyne. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
We all love a triumph,
Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Good read, needed to be. Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. Scholes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Dani Olmo. De Bruyne. Now it's Ronaldinho. This is Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Batistuta. The most accurate pass. Cannavaro. Scholes. Now it's Ronaldinho. That is good strength. And here's De Bruyne. Dani Olmo. He's on it. Can he get away? He is through here. Shot a goal! Oh, it looked like it was sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Nicked it back promptly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Into the last 5 minutes. Goes for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Great vision has been indicated. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Well, would you believe that?
A cool head.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did.
Gila, ada cari musuh guys. Dapat diberi kumaha yo. Guys, jangan lupa guys dibantu like-nya guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rodri gathers from the goal kick. And here's Wirtz. Berbatov. Now it's Haaland. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
De Bruyne. He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Scholes. And it's Hazard. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Haaland.
Oh, great feet.
And he shoots! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he
Kayak gara main ini lombana kayak
First goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always...
kayak langsung lugi di tap ge. Galain kena pos.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for options, for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Haaland. Most accurate pass. And this is Berbatov. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
15 minutes till half-time. Ronaldinho knocks it into space. Serginho. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Wirtz, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Ah, he's given it away. De Bruyne. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking to pass their way through. Vitz. Neymar has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well played. That minutes has been out the danger. Now it's Berbatov. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, there's the clearance. We hit half time. Half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half time. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half time at 1-1.
Keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. Substitution.
Second period then underway. It's ended up in no man's land. And it's De Bruyne. That's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Serginho. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good awareness. Dani Olmo does really well to win the ball there. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ronaldinho. Yamal. Dani Olmo. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal is herring after that one. Neymar. Through pass. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Neymar. Pass is just off target. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne. Oh, red. Nice interception. It's Timber finding their passes. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rodri calmly anticipates.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Still anyone's game this. One moment could decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try.
That is Stutter! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 21, Gabriel Batistuta.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be... Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Memang kombinasi halus guys.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So
off we go then. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. That has been cut short. Strauk cuts it out. Looking for the run. Konate. Scholes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Okazaki. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Saliba, nicely weighted ball. Kicks out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Xavi Alonso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Ronaldinho. Great vision. Crosses it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. This ended up in no man's land. And there's the shot!
Oh, he has leathered that. Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Here's Okazaki. Now it's Haaland. Ambitious ball here. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Thinks about the shot, tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. He's delivered all right! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's made its way to him. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Big chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the
Hello attendees, this is a forced children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match.
And we are underway again.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said.
Really well measured ball. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get... And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are clear here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Number 27.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
We'll talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Okazaki. Xabi Alonso. Now who's going to be first to this? That's been run straight back. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Alonso. Right card. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out to the right. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Azar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Right card.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Somewhat off target. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, good looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
1 minute added time.
Has a shot! And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Aduh, lawan aja.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, when you've got Ronald Koeman present, he's impossible to ignore, Peter. Not only does he read the game intelligently at the back, but he's a real goal threat too with his long-range shooting. And
He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Van de Ven. Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well-timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. Xavi goes steaming forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Hit into the middle. He rises! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Haaland clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Xavi Alonso, Hazard. Hazard thinks about the shot.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Xavi. Oh, it's Dembele, and he was quick to react. Xavi Alonso. Platini. And it's Xavi. And it's Xavi. It's Belletti. Oh, super ball. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Looking here to alter the direction of the game.
Menukas Magaris.
He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's only too happy to take that back. Xavi. Platini. Xavi. Xavi! Got to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
2 minutes has been indicated.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Now that's well seen too. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's gone for goal! And that's definitely not his best. Platini. Oh, it's Dembele. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Xavi. Looking to play him in. Dembele. And it'll be a corner. Shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of plays.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared without hesitation. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has been knocked clear. Rijkaard. Xavi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Hazard. He is through here. Oh, he's got a... It's Hazard! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
And it's Cannavaro. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. Lovely. Now then. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Saliba. Rijkaard. Batistuta looking to add to his goal. That has not gone well. Xavi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. So what can they make of this? And it's Messi. Platini. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Batistuta. No luck with that dink over the top. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Dembele. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. This is Dembele.
There will be
Right
3
card.
minutes added time.
Picks out Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. So their fourth quarter of the game. Right card! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Van der Ven picks it up from the goal kick. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be...
Aduh, susah guys.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody.
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Well, Dieter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Ibra.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Xavi Alonso. And it's Batistuta. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And this is Neymar. Now it's Torres. Torres! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
First quarter of an hour gone. Back into the middle. That's good play. Kalulu does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. No goals as yet. Out towards the flank. Threads one in. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Shot a goal! Got to be quick to recover this. Cannavaro. And it's Ronaldinho. Incoming delivery. And he's taking no chances there. De Jong. Saliba cuts it out. That's been intercepted. And here's Haaland. Oh, well played.
Oh, sok mana mangan aya try bersihkan
I'm
mah.
not quite sure he needed to hold up play
Pakai
quite as much as he
deui.
did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Mama masa kali make tuh dah.
Cannavaro. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! It's not an especially good pass, that. Gerrard. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. De Jong. Knocks it into space. He's cut it out. Ups for safety. Now Saliba. Rijkaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cannavaro. That's Rijkaard. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way through. No way through. Neymar tries to play it through. This is Torres. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Batistuta going about things with real menace. Now, can they get him away? And the shot's on here. Just about up to the hour now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. He might be in, and the shots! They've scored! So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Club America really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Played into the box. Played out wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Haaland. Batistuta. That's the keeper's ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Yo, semakin naik, semakin naik, semakin naik. Dahar naon. Naon. Kayaknya tenang gorengan nak.
Kita kira nyari agar
Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he...
And there's the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
I'll see. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's well seen too. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Finding their passes. It's Batistuta. Schneider. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Schneider. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He's looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And this is the referee, rightly gives him offside. Ajax trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was alert to it. Ronaldinho. Hazard. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. Oh, his big chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Xavi Alonso. And that's a lovely exchange. Konten.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball if he can get there. And it's made its way to him. And it's Schneider. He's going for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
There will be 1 minute added
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Well, what a half, what a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And the shots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chooses to go back. Schneider. And here's Hazard. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mike Schneider. Schneider! Got to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Haaland given the lift of his goal. And here's Haaland. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Saliba calmly anticipates. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
It's a promising position. Konten.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's Konten. A good take in a good area. Calm gets rid without sophistication. They're back on the ball again. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart.
Gigi ơi. Anjir, 300 guys. Apaan YouTuber kah? Wah, gelo sih ini mah guys, lawannya juga aduh.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. Yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Manchester United appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have to get back that much. looking ball. Pretty robust defending.
That's been cut out, well played. Khan is there to clear. Best. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Dieter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come up. And the shots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hoisted in. Shot a goal! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's really drilled it. Deified by some. Scholes calmly anticipates. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Del Piero. Pirlo. Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar. To Batistuta. And it's Azar. Nicely weighted ball. It's Scholes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. Scholes. And it's Ambrosini. It's made its way to him. And he's on his way! Rijkaard. Nicked it back promptly. Has a look and plays it forward. Very nicely done. Throw it. Swept in. Oh, that was vital. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Threads one in. Now here's the delivery. And the keeper beats it away. Nice control. And the first 45 minutes are up. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
We are glad to
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
By the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Azar. That was nowhere near his best. Now it's Haaland.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Messi. Decent chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, Red, nice interception. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. He's had it taken off him. Great vision. Now it's Batistuta. Scholes. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? He's cut it out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Sinarian.
Haaland, he really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Pinter ngelawan Sultan ya. Anjir, 3.300. Hati itu cadangan-cadangan aja gelo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Haaland.
Aduh, mentok anjir.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake.
Oh, it's come loose. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Messi, he is through here. Look at the space here. Tries a shot. Oh, that's incredible. And that might well be that.
Wah, tempo gerak. Awan.
How's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. Made the keeper think he was going one way, only to have Fox by going the other.
Cadangan aja.
Very nice.
Di atas 104.
George Best, substitution, Manchester United. Number 24, Hazard. Number 22, Scholes. Coming on the field, number 23, Rooney. Number 17, Brian Robson.
Harus ya yang kini mah. Capek gitu jam Messi nang si Ohan. Motor mana di mana? Motor lu mana? Kan itu. Itu pasien ada film sudah yang sekarang. Soalnya untuk keburu mangkat lah. Nanti ditanya kuan ya lah bisi kumaha. Tuh sahuran heula keburu mangkat. Tungguan gitu. Tungguan heula gitu kada abis sih keburu mangkat ya mama.
Still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Jim Hatry reflects on what we've seen. It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Ajang sineng sayangnya.
Badannya kita kena tabungan sekarunya lah. Jadi watirna budak mereka sahade ngorele ngorele padanya kasih ngabayang gitu kamu mah.
Kene ke KTR na di telepon dah mau akan terus lami ieu mau meni transfer ayeuna dugi anjing ieu.
Ayeuna ge duginya.
Langsung dugi na gitu transfer.
Harunya watir ya Allah.
Hari nama.
Ya pada isi padanya ya.
Kan Hayang seuri we.
Kami beda-bedanya 100.000-nya Ji. Yang 5 nah nggak genteng mah di sana 50 khawatir menyaga meni bisi ka naonnya karena kaganggu di jalan.
Henteu misi asing mah ngan mama ka aja mah sana 55.
Oh, dagang.
Aya da admin
Adminannya.
5.000. Teh iis ge.
Angkeun ya. Uang 100 we tuang rambut mah kagunya atuh teh.
Kumaha ulah tenteng aja bisi cios.
Kapan ya kakek teh aya ina teh kan kana ikut deh ayo.
Bisi cios nganter mama ke Tasik.
Kapan rambut teh guru pada kamu dan.
Asih tah aya ieu. Cuma dibuka mah jangan ka Tasik mah nganter di lampu urang teh pokona teh mulai salah. Salam leutik teh. Nah, kami ngomongin itu bulan Juni, sok jadi Juli. Julian mah. Kan mah. Saya biacarakeun kebon ku Bapak. Kebon tidak biacarakeun. Kebon biacarakeun ka sini. Mutongo.
Jangan aja melihat kapan.
Panjang neuran hutang deui sesana ada teu butuh gede urang mah. Itu maksudnya aja minta 7 juta we jeung meuli eta teh jeung sesana. Jeung sasesana teh kebutuhan sejen deui heula danger.
Seperti aja teh yang aja helat teh 5 juta. Kan hanya pasien aja 7 juta.
7 juta.
Sakit itu tulis mah 7 juta bukan hati tuh.
Soalna kumaha nya? Urang semuna langsa eung. Si Dede mau make HP butut.
Ah, kieu geura mikir.
Henteu maksudnya kieu mah. Ek diomean. Lain ek meuli. Maksudnya gitu 35. Heeh. Nah, itu ada itu.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's played in here.
Xavi Alonso.
The ball, that could spell trouble. He might be in here. There's the shot. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Bommel actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, there. Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot's on here.
Xavi Alonso.
Still goalless. Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
This is Batistuta. Italy have got it back and they'll have another go.
Waalaikumsalam.
Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Oke, Dek.
Now who's going to be first to this? Hazard with the climbs up big. They've scored!
Tenang.
One sweeping move executed with deadly
Kayak
efficiency.
mengalungi turunnya. Oh, pedang motor ngalangkung.
This always pace.
Dah,
That's
ini
what
kan.
really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Sudah beres.
Jadi,
Sangat sudah beres. Ada sudah beres satu biasa namanya.
mau diketik.
Atau bisanya kan?
Tuh, ya itu
Babekin. Apa Q mau? Harus mau matiin. Kalangan kan mau cuy. Nama kan tepat di kahangan teh bukti dekat itu teh. Kalau langsung ke madrasah we. Nah, Dek. Itu tos biasa udah deh mah.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. No, that's been intercepted. And you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And 1-0. Batistuta! And again. Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely spread. Scholes. Well played for Rijkaard. Saliba spots it and intercepts.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Conte. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are back underway. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saliba, Rijkaard. It's Batistuta. Scholes. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that.
And Batistuta! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and getting the right position to do that collectively.
Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played. This is Batistuta. This is Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Italy have their second corner now. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ball has bounced loose now. And he cuts out the supply. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Batistuta. It's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a sharp pass. Spread out to the left. And that's another good win of the ball. Azar.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Batistuta.
Kering kanan
He's
susah.
offering some sort of an apology
Kering
there.
kanan.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to
Ah,
take any
bisa
risks.
salah.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's through and shot, surely. In he goes again. More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he's intervened well there. Scholes. Oh, it's Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win.
Match day guys, satu match lagi guys. Habis ini sholat dulu. Welcome guys.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says.
Marmouche! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Joelinton. Can he get it through? Neymar, and the shot! And it's come back out to him. It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And won't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too
Tatashi?
quick to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Karena yang motor de Alvin mah tadi ke
I doubt
Suraji.
very much that this was in the script.
Katongong ke Aji.
And he's straight offside. Now it's Joelinton. And it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ya Allah,
Scores
Fitna.
is the guilty party there. And this is Neymar. This looks... And the finish!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Neymar, looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Chance! It's there! And they're at it again! In double quick time! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Mallorca are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, that's well spotted. Stojkovic. McAllister is always looking to break lines.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Kalulu gets over and intercepts. That's really well cleared. And it's Batistuta. Stojkovic chasing after it.
Kayak heula mah.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Arek
Found
gila.
through, shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Will be 3 minutes added time.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And we've reached half half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Here we go again then.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And this is Marmouche. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Can he latch on to this? Oh, in he goes again! And he should have made it fall.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Terrific header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Batistuta. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long.
Big header! And he hits the net! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Mallorca are having a ball here. Cannavaro. It's Ronaldinho. And it's Scholes. Alonso. Oh, what a ball! He's done very well to take that back. Haaland! Keeper always had the better of that.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
That was good alertness. Ronaldinho. Just about up to 75 minutes. Joelinton. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's Ronaldinho. Now it's Stojkovic. Looking for options for movement. That's a dangerous ball. Cannavaro. Rijkaard.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Neymar. Flings it across. Rijkaard. That has ended up in no man's land. Stojkovic! Deftly away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's given it, and he shoots! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He rises! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.